Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about binge eating and weight loss. If you're a binge eater, I want to give you a few tips to manage your binge eating so you can still lose weight. So hang around for those tips, guys. Before I get into them, I want to encourage you to stick around at the end of this video. Find out how you can reach me with your questions and or comments. So let's talk about binge eating. I am a binge eater, I admit. I grew up in an environment as a kid where we didn't have a lot of food. So when we would bring in cookies or chips or something that wasn't normally in the household, the obvious thing happened. We ate it all. We just consumed it like a bunch of freaks. So as an adult, now that I have a little bit more money than I did when back in those days, I still have those tendencies. It's hard when we bring in ice cream or chips or that sort of thing. I tend to eat it all. And plus, I tend to be a stress eater, too. A lot of us tend to be stress eaters. And when I get stressed out, I tend to binge eat. So, kids, with that said, the question becomes, if you are a binge eater or a stress and binge eater, how do you lose weight? How do you manage this so you can still live in some sort of a normal life and maintain a healthy weight? Well, here's two tips. The first one is intermittent fasting. What that means is that you save all of your calories or the bulk of your calories for about a 4 to 6 hour window each day, or even just one meal. Now that sounds crazy to some of you, but I've been doing this for 5 years. The first 3 days are rough. You don't feel very good, but after that period, you start to feel much better. And I've gained the bulk of my strength and reached near elite level powerlifting standards eating like this, just one meal a day, or sometimes 2 meals a day, or sometimes 3 meals a day, but they're within a 4 to 6 hour window at night. Usually I don't eat till 5 o'clock at night. And then I eat one big meal, and then if I'm still hungry, I come back for a snack afterwards. This actually works really well. It helps me maintain a lot of muscle mass. I've gotten extremely strong using this method, and most importantly, I'm working with my binge eating tendencies, so I hold off all day long, work out, and then eat a big meal. It's very satisfying for me, Mr. Binge Eater, Mr. Big Eater. So that's one method of being able to lose weight while still being a binge eater. I still monitor calories, I still ballpark my calories, and you'll still need to do that. But it's much easier to eat 23, 24, 2,500 calories in a 2, 3, 4 hour period of time as a binge eater than to try to only go home and have a 500 calorie meal for dinner. That doesn't always work for you binge eaters. You know how it is. The second tip I have for you is the plate rule, and this is a big one. And I want you to give this a chance. Fill up your plate, okay? Just fill up one plate full of food. Eat that plate. If you still feel hungry, I want you to use some discipline, pull away, and give it an hour, 60 minutes before you eat again. If within 60 minutes you're still hungry, come back, fill up another plate, and eat. Or fill up a half plate and eat, depending on how you feel after that period of time. Now, something magical usually happens for me if I wait 60 minutes before eating again. When I come back 60 minutes, I generally, 9 times out of 10, I generally don't feel anywhere near as hungry as I did 60 minutes ago when I wanted that second plate full of food. So I'll eat that one plate of food, and usually I sit there and go, man, I'm still hungry. I want another plate of food. Bam, bam, bam. And you know what usually happens? Somewhere in the middle of that second plate of food, and I know you've experienced this, is that you feel way stuffed, overfull, like you ate too much. So, after that first plate of food, I want you to pull away from the table. Go set that timer, wait exactly an hour, and come back. If you're still hungry, eat an appropriate amount of food rather than just filling your plate with automatically a full plate of food on that second plate. I guarantee, guys, 9 times out of 10, if you pull away after that first plate of food and come back later, you're not going to feel as full, and you'll end up eating less than you did if you would have shoveled it on during that second plate and ate right away. So guys, I hope these 2 tips have helped. If you have any questions or comments, guys, there is a link below to a forum Q&A. I encourage you to come join me. Leave your questions. I'll help you out with muscle building, strength building, diet, nutrition, supplementation, whatever you need help with, I will do my best to help you out. So come on over. The link is below, guys. Click on that link. Join us. Ask me your questions. I'd be glad to help. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.